Well, hi. Here I am again, trying once again to do a little bit of YouTube video blog, blah, blah, blah. I am so not an expert in any way, shape, or form about anything, but I do like to share things that are inspiring, at least for me, and then pass it along, and maybe somebody else will find it useful or in other ways worth their time. So maybe you're here today for whatever your reason is, but I thank you for it. And I hope when this video is done, you're not sorry that you spent the time here with me. May you be well wherever you are in your journey, in your life. I hope that you have peace and hope in your life, and that you know that you are enough wherever you are. And sometimes I don't feel enough, and I don't feel worthy, and I don't really know what's next, and it can be hard. It's hard to live sometimes. Um, but wherever you are, I hope you know that you are valuable and worthy. And if today has been a hard day for you, know that today will be over, and that tomorrow, if you wake up, that there's another day for you, a brand new start to breathe again and try again. So if things are a little rough, keep going, and I'm rooting for you, and hopefully you have people in your life who love you and show you that. But if you don't, just give yourself a little self-love and keep going. Okay, I'm rooting for you. And if you're already in a good way and things are going well for you, well, I'm glad for that too. And may you have the strength and energy to pass along whatever is good in your life to others and inspire them, so that they might also have a little bit of that. Okay, so today is a poem I want to share with you called Why We Tell Stories, and it is for Linda Foster. That is written underneath the main title, and it is the poet is Lisel Mueller, and it's Lisel Mueller, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. Lisel Mueller. Mueller is like such a popular name right now, and that's a whole nother topic, but go Mueller. Okay. Anyway, I digress. I digress. Anyway, when I'm finished with the poem, I won't talk about it. I'll just leave it be there for you to take or leave as you will, and share or not as you will. So there you go. Why we tell stories. Because we used to have leaves, and on damp days our muscles feel a tug from painful now when roots pulled us into the ground. And because our children believe they can fly, an instinct retained from when the bones in our arms were shaped like zithers and broke neatly under the feathers. And because before we had lungs, we knew how far it was to the bottom, as we floated open-eyed like painted scarves through the scenery of dreams. And because we awakened and learned to speak, we sat by the fire in our caves, and because we were poor, we made up a tale about a treasure mountain that would only open for us. And because we were always defeated, we invented impossible riddles only we could solve. Monsters only we could kill. Women who could love no one else. And because we had survived, sisters and brothers, daughters and sons, we discovered bones that rose from the dark earth and sang as white birds in the trees. Because the story of our life becomes our life. Because each of us tells the same story, but tells it differently, and none of us tell it the same way twice. Because grandmothers looking like spiders want to enchant the children, and grandfathers need to convince us that what happened happened because of them. And though we only listen haphazardly with one ear, we will begin our story with the word and. Peace. Poetry.